Stvkt.
Hey guys, welcome to Stuck Skateboarding. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, aka Slammerella. I kind of stole that intro from my other channel, don't know why I put it here. Anyways, this video is a response to the first of, I'm sure, many hate comments on this channel. Now, the funny thing is, I'm not even going to really address who it was. They're blocked because I'm not dealing with blatant, unnecessary negativity and presumptions on this channel. If you do shit like that, you're getting blocked right away. This channel is for positivity and progression and trying to push forward with our goals. And I'm basically putting my foot down and saying I'm having a zero tolerance for that shit in here, because I don't want the aura of this channel to be negative. I don't want the viewers that come here to have to deal with disgusting negative comments or homophobia or any sort of discrimination or things like that. So just letting you know, if you're coming here to be negative or discriminatory or leave homophobic slurs or whatever you trolls do these days, is just super cringy. It's getting blocked and more than likely being deleted. So you're wasting your time. I'll see it for 7 seconds, it's going to be deleted, and then that'll be about it. So anyways, let's talk a bit about negativity. Let's talk a bit about that, because it's going to be there no matter what you do in life. And whether you're doing something that's not popular, whether you're doing something that only a select few enjoy, whether it's a niche little hobby, you're gonna get naysayers, you're gonna get negativity, you're gonna get people that aren't as successful, aren't as fortunate in life, aren't as secure, coming to your comment section, and they're going to be giving their opinions that aren't always going to be positive. And you kind of have to just look beyond what that is. You have to see where the hate or negativity is coming from and realize that person isn't worth your decline in mood, isn't worth your time and energy, besides the deleting of the comment and the blocking of that account, because they're coming from a place in their life where they're obviously insecure about something. Their life is obviously not where they want it to be. They, for whatever reason, can't handle something different or something that isn't the norm for them. They can't handle differing opinions on the internet. Whatever the case may be, their mindset won't allow for these things, or they're simply just jealous of what you're doing, perhaps, or they're just so caught up in being negative that they can't see the positive in anything. Now, the person left a comment about my looks, they left a comment about my living situation, and they made a comment about my age in correlation with said living situation and looks, instead of focusing on what was actually happening in the video. And I'm talking about the last video, and that being the basement sessions video. They came to tell me that it's ridiculous for a 40-year-old man to have long green hair, I guess. Maybe his problem was probably the color, maybe the length, and that I was quote-unquote living in my mother-in-law's basement. Now, I don't see what any of those things have to do with the goal of the video. Yes, it was my mother-in-law's basement. No, I don't live there. I live in the top floor of a 2-floor house with a basement. The fact that I'm also not 40 years old, I'm 34. I don't really know if that makes too much of a difference at this point, but I also, once again, don't see why my age has anything to do with this. The person, for whatever reason, sees an adult man living in his mother-in-law's house as a bad thing. I mean, it's It's not my preferred living situation. I would rather be living in, you know, an apartment or a house with my wife and kids, separate from my, you know, my mother-in-law and her boyfriend, because it would just be less stressful. It would be less people to have to compromise with, less people to have to worry about when it comes to noise and conflicts of schedules or cleanup or whatever. Of course, I would rather be living in a nice 3-bedroom apartment or two-bedroom house with a basement of my own. That would be amazing. However, sometimes that's just not how life goes. Sometimes your financial situation doesn't allow for it. Sometimes the economy doesn't allow for it. Sometimes there is just simply no vacancies in your city or town with said requirements or what you're looking for. So anyways, sometimes life just doesn't allow for you to have the things that you want for whatever reason. And honestly, I don't see how that affects that commenter's life. I don't understand how my hair affects his life. I don't understand how my age and my living situation affects his life. The whole point of the video that he clearly missed was that I am still trying to be active as a 34-year-old man. I am trying to continue a hobby that I enjoy, that makes me happy, that makes me feel like I'm progressing in a goal in my life. It's not just a, hey, this should be fun once in a while here and there, and then that's it. No, I'm trying to progress in my skills in skateboarding. I'm trying to remain healthy and fit in a cost-effective way. I don't have time to commit to a gym schedule and go there and lift weights and bench press and do that rowboat machine. And that's just not me. That's not something I enjoy. That's not something that makes me happy. Skateboarding is it. And I'm not looking to bulk up and be fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't have the need to be your stereotypical testosterone enraged male that needs to look like a Greek god. Like, I don't care about that. My goal is to get my cardio and whatever back up to where it probably should be for my age, get my dad bod down a bit to a reasonable size, like get rid of the pot belly, because that's ridiculous. I shouldn't have that at 34 years old. If anything, if you're gonna make fun of me for having a dad bod, but I'm also a dad of 2 kids, so whatever. The whole point is that I'm still trying to find a way to continue this hobby, even though there is a foot of snow outside of my window right now, thus not allowing for any skating or any way of doing this hobby. So trying to get creative is never a bad thing. Trying to find new ways to continue the thing that you love, as long as it's healthy and doesn't hurt other people, is a good thing. So he completely missed the point of the video. I agree, it's probably not the most entertaining of videos because of the small space and me constantly bailing because of trying to not hit my head on the roof or worrying about flinging my arms around and smacking a metal piece here or there or a wood piece here or there that's probably gonna give me a nice gash. So yeah, I might not be doing too many videos of that during the winter. I will probably be doing more of it on my own and just keeping my own health up and skills to a level where they're not complete shit by the time I either A, get to the skate loft indoor skate park in Toronto with Mike, or in the spring when the weather finally allows for proper skating and that type of stuff. So I just want to let you guys know that once people start seeing what you're doing, once people start taking notice of a thing that you're doing, you're going to get people that support it, and you're going to get people that are just negative naysayers. I don't know what their point is. They're just sad, insecure individuals that fill up their time with attacking people online because their life is so sad. If their life was filled with goals and positivity and success, you wouldn't be seeing them on the internet that often, let alone coming to a channel that only has around 60 subscribers and leaving ridiculous nonsensical hate comments or homophobic slurs like saying it's lesbian hair. What does lesbian hair even mean? It's long green hair. I guess the Joker has lesbian hair too. Sorry, dude. You sound like you're a 12-year-old who can't handle things that are different, that aren't the norm for you. That you sound kind of homophobic too, calling something lesbian hair as if it's a bad thing. I don't know if being discriminatory against age is a thing either, but saying that me being 40 is some sort of negative thing. Like, I can't control my age, so what are you going on about? Anyways, that's silly. So this video is kind of all over the place. I'm probably gonna have to trim this down a teeny bit, but my point is, once people start to notice that you're doing something positive or doing something productive, or that you're trying to achieve your goals, and you put yourself out there online, and people are going to come at it in one of two ways. They're either going to be positive or they're going to be negative. You're more than likely going to get a lot more positive comments, especially if you're doing something productive and you're presenting it in a way that's not critical, like negatively critical, or a way that's super duper offensive. You're probably gonna get a lot of positive comments, and you'll once in a while get these narrow-minded, hateful individuals that will comment nonsensical put downs on your content, whatever it is, whether it's videos, whether it's pictures, whether it's blogs, or whatever it is. But yeah, it's par for the course. That is it, man. That's all I have to say for this. Sorry there's no skating in this vlog, but I wanted to address the first hate comment we got on this video, and once again, probably won't be the last, and by video I mean channel. So there it is. We finally got our first hate comment. We got our first troll. It means we're getting somewhere, obviously, because we're getting noticed enough by more people. So eventually the trolls come. Eventually the haters and naysayers come. Because you'll never always just get positivity. You'll never always get mature people to understand what you're doing. It's par for the course. And whoever's watching this still, I appreciate you. You're awesome. Thanks for checking out Stuck Skateboarding. Stay motivated, keep skating, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
This is Jesse Slamarella from Stuck Skateboarding.